Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today this video I'm gonna make as a clear, pure channeling, and you just need to choose number 1 to 5. You can look through whole video or you can just choose a number, and while I'm gonna say the number, I'm gonna tell you the clear channeling, clear information that you need to get, okay? So think of a number from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's start. Whoever chose number 1. Four of Atoms. Right now you're thinking about something. You have a certain idea in your head, certain, I hear guess, or some idea that you want to make possible in your life. But you may be afraid to make this move. You may be afraid to start this idea. Maybe you're afraid to invest. Maybe you're afraid to say something. Maybe it's about a person. It doesn't matter. There's something you're thinking about. And what about this that you're thinking? I want to say, if you will continuously just thinking about this idea while not acting, not doing anything, this idea will stay as an idea. It will never come true or never come to life or be in this 3D. So here, very important, not just to think, but also to start working on it. If you truly want this to happen, you have to start speaking and not just thinking. And what it will give you? I see how many fears you have. I see how many worries you have about this. I see that you afraid to be brokenhearted. You're afraid to be fooled. You're afraid to fail in general. You're afraid that somebody will take advantage of you. But all of that is covered by the 10 of chalices, which means if you will do everything right, if you will have a plan, if you will count everything needs to be counted, if you will find the right advice from people who know something about it, or if you're just going to be honest with you, with yourself, and with other people, this idea of yours that you're so scared to do, so scared to try, can be your best success. Okay? So it's up to you. How is it gonna go? Whoever chose card number 2. Whoever chose number 2. What you need to know. I see that you are rushing somewhere. You are trying to go ahead of I would say, ahead of the wheel, ahead of yourself. You're trying to make things fast, and that's not harmony. You have to stop a bit, slow down. Think about what you're doing. Think about where you're going. Don't rush. I feel like this is you trying to do everything faster, trying to achieve something fast. You have a lot of energy to do that, and which is great, but the suggestion here is to slow down a bit. Why? because something is happening still, or building still behind the scenes. Something that you don't see, someone that you don't see maybe, or whatever you are trying to achieve here. If it's a achievement in a relationship, at a job, in career, whatever it is you're trying to do here, there is something behind the scene that you don't not aware of, and you just have to a bit slow down to actually see more opportunities, see the whole view. You just see half of the view. You just see I hear 60% of what's going on. You don't see the other 40%, whatever it means to you. So slow down a bit, take a break, take a sleep on it. I don't know what's going on here. What's your plan? What you achieving? Where you going? Maybe you're literally trying to move or go somewhere. Slow down. Maybe you're working on some paperwork and documents or whatever. You're trying to hurry. You're trying to do things. Slow down. You'll be okay. But there is some information that you're not aware of yet. Not yet. That will eventually be very valuable for you and will open even more. And look, I just said open even more, and the witch came through. Definitely more knowledge, more experiences, something more. I hear just the word more. You can do more, for example, or there are more options for you that you don't see. The word more can only be seen when you slow down a bit. Okay, whoever chose number 3. Number 3, you want to get a certain clarity about a certain person or situation or some family matter. You want clarity. You want, I even want to say, some secret to come out. You feel like something's going on and you want to know the truth, basically. And you feel that this truth is going to give you relief, happiness, something that it will give you, something you will benefit from this truth. But let's see how real it is, or how will you benefit from it if you actually will find out about it. Definitely a chance. So your intuition is correct here. What kind of chance you will get? Number 3. What kind of chance you will get? A breakthrough. Here I want to say number 3, pile 3. You want to find out something. You want to figure out something. You want to know the truth, not because you're trying to find an excuse for something or someone's actions, or it's going to make you happy because that's what you thought. No. You want to know the truth in order to break through and continue going. You want to move on from this situation completely, or you want to move on with your life. And it seems like you missed the last puzzle. It's like you have all the picture, but you miss this puzzle that you feel like it's going to give you this breakthrough, whatever it means to you. Maybe you're applying to some I don't know, to some loans or whatever it is, and you need to know the answer before you start doing something. This is just an example. Or maybe you want to know the truth about a person that you're going to say, listen, I'm wasting my time here, I want to move on. Or the opposite, you want to know the truth because you don't want to deal with this anymore, you want to forget about this matter. Will this truth actually come out? Yes, and not for everyone it's going to be perfect. For some, it will give you a fresh start. It will get you back to zero. For some, even you, if you feel something's wrong, like this is not going to be good news, and you may get upset at the beginning, eventually it will give you a fresh start, where you can start over honestly, being honest with yourself, with other people. Truth is better than being in your illusions, and you know that, you can feel that. But if this is nothing bad, look, I cannot make this up. If it's nothing bad, it's still gonna give you this. The same card came through, this 0, where you're gonna start again, fresh, from beginning, or with honesty. Number 4. I think it was number 4, right? Number 4, I see you waited for the whole reading just to get your number. You didn't, scroll down to number 4. Who did, it's okay, but some people, they were just listening. Number 4, you are very patient here. For some reason, I feel. You are in your balance, actually. What you need to know. Similar cards come out through the whole reading. It seems like many people watching the whole video. Number 4, as I said, you balanced your energies, and from the Queen of Swords, you became or becoming the Queen of Chalices. Any gender, any zodiac sign, doesn't matter here. You coming out of the energy from Swords, from when you maybe emotionally unavailable, maybe afraid to let anyone in close to you, maybe you cut people or things off, or you did before. Basically more of less emotional and more practical. You finding this balance where this practicality of yours, is, if that's a word, can still be there, while you also can feel things, can allow things to flow, can allow things to come into your life. Basically, you learned the balance. What about this? Wow. It actually, because you finding this balance, it takes you towards your soulmate. For some, for many, I hear. Balance not just in you, but also between people. It could be balance between your loved ones. It could be balance between your family members, friends, co-workers, or it's somebody new. For some, because you're in this energy, somebody from your past would like to return, because you balanced your energies and it changed their view on this connection. Anything else you need to know about it? Wow. Queen of Wands, 3 queens. What does it tell me here? That you almost becoming, you already an empress, right? But you finally finding this balance between all the queens. And you becoming this empress. And that's why you're attracting positive outcomes into your life. Before, I see it was very difficult for you. It was always like you were trying to do something and it didn't work, or you were climbing and it was only harder and harder. Now you finally can go down the hill in a good way. You don't have to go up anymore and struggle. You can just easily find this balance and going, I don't want to say going down, because that's not what I mean here, but moving forward with ease. Well, because you are the High Priestess. Because you learn what intuition is. You in tune with your intuition, with yourself, with your masculine and feminine. You found this balance, and now you attract good things into your life. Maybe you are a witch, and that's your power. Beautiful. So you're definitely attracting positive relationships, positive outcomes, and balance in between you and other people. And now finally let's look at number 5. Number 5, what you need to know right now. Number 5 need to work on their attachments. For number 5, you may be either attached to the idea or literally attached to some person or people that you feel without them you're not going to be able to continue going. Or it could even be a person that leads you, person that takes care of you, and doesn't mean this person is bad, or doesn't mean in general the situation is bad, but somehow you're becoming too attached to the idea that without somebody you're not gonna sustain, or you're not gonna, maybe financially you rely on somebody here. And why you need this information if it's resonating with you? Because it's time to break through. But when I say breakthrough, it doesn't mean you have to break cords with people, even though for some you should. But you know who you are. It's more like working on self-realization, working on the idea that you as a whole, a person, is already a whole. You're not a part of someone, you're not a part of a certain project, you're not a part of some no, you are a whole. And here you are actually realizing that, or you will be working on that in the close future, that it's good to work on your personal projects. It's good to get certain knowledge that will help you to find this your own talents, maybe your own desires, because maybe most of your life you were with somebody and you relied on this person, or you were guided always by somebody, and now it's time to break free. Yes, it's like you feel that you're scared to come out of this of your comfort zone. You're scared, and you don't know how you can work through this while not hurting other people, while not breaking up, maybe while not affecting anyone's life and your own life. But something is coming to an end here. Something, I want to say, the old you. It's time to open new things in yourself. It's time to become this world tree that grows no matter what the weather is, no matter what kind of year is it, what kind of century is it. This tree is continuously growing. It grows through hurricanes, through earthquakes, through everything. And if it fails, even its roots, they're still there. They can still grow. So you have to look at yourself as those roots of this tree. That no matter what's going on around you, you can still grow. But here you outgrowing certain situation, you outgrowing certain people that surround you, you outgrowing your old self, and you transforming into the new beautiful energy. Wow, how deep is pile 5? Wow. Because we're constantly growing, and from time to time we have to shred the skin. Like, look at this snake. It's time to release and start new. And you know what is this about. If it's resonating with you in some way, you know what is this about. You know what you have to do. You know why you have to transform. You know that it's time to end something and to begin something new. Even if it's just in your energy, it doesn't mean you have to change literally things around or people. But your energy is growing and you have to follow because you are in your skin and your energy is inside of you, around you. And yes, you may be afraid, but I hear it's time. I hear that it's time. You became stronger already. Okay? It's like, you know, when a child, when the smaller the child, the baby, the faster like you can see its growth. Why? Because it's growing and you have to buy new clothes right away, right? You have to, they come in, like they already, their clothes become small for them and they have to constantly, parents have to buy new clothes for little children, right? So here, it's like you already outgrown those clothes that you had before, metaphorically speaking. That's what I had for you today. Thank you very much, guys. I love you all. And I'll see you in my other videos. Bye-bye.